because I'm gonna get super hyped. This is Grand Finals, people! And it's going to be between Waka and Sparg0. Waka is coming from the loser side, so he has to reset bracket and wins over Sparg0 again, and he is going violent.
He's going violent, and just look at how patiently he's waiting on his shield. Like, he knows that Waka is going to be trying to play around, but Sparg0 willing to keep it simple, but not getting that confirmed. He thought that Waka was going for the shield, just punishing straight up, using that creator, to be able to outrange Luigi and maybe put some pressure. And yeah, the name of the game, of course, when you are playing Violet, is that a nair, and maybe even some backers as well, to be able to mix things up. But if we are talking about power, we also have to mention Amir coming in through the platform and stealing away Waka's first stop.
Also keep in mind that there are some shield breaks in play. We might not see that happen from Waka to Sparg0, but Sparg0 definitely has some tools for that. And again, Luck and DI shining on top of him, waiting for that up B to happen and getting some great DI. And now he got stage control. Oh my god, he actually got the sweet spot up B in the attempt to recover. Wow.
Yeah, that was really crazy, and I really thought that the nair or something was going to hit him below, and that just Luigi was not going to be able to make it back. Sparg0 very wisely is staying at the ledge. He knows that Violet is one of the very few characters who maybe it's not really an advantageous position, but it's not as bad for her, right? Yes. Like, for Violet as a character, it is really, they really don't suffer that much at that position, and that was sort of a lazy ledge trap, I want to say. The down B, of course, very active, very fast even, but when you are playing versus Sparg0, who is literally the second best player in the world, I mean, you best come prepared. And talking about prepared, at least getting that little reversal. However, there's still quite a way to go for Waka to be able to bring this back.
Yeah, the ever so slight extension from Sparg0 that really costs a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just the first stock. He still has a great % lead, and he has Waka where he wants him. Obviously, when you try to get up attack, well, Sparg0 is just going to walk back a little bit, and that's gonna be it. That's the first game. Pretty dominant from Sparg0, the child prodigy of Tijuana, and he doesn't approve. I don't know what they're telling him, but he doesn't approve, and he wants to play better.
I have a feeling by the looks on some people's faces that there might be some words there in the crowd. Of course, like, some of those boys, as I was saying, are from Tijuana, so maybe they are just poking a little fun, you know, and Sparg0 is just like, come on, guys, come on. But yeah, I mean, look at that, just the gathering of talent that we have right there, and I mean, Sparg0 was looking very, very clean in that first game, even though he did miss a couple of conversions, and some of those dash attacks and grabs didn't find their mark. Holy cannoli! That was absolutely nuts, and also, that misfire saved Waka's life, because I'm pretty convinced that Sparg0 was ready to go down and try for that up B and spike Waka into oblivion.
Same, but that's 7 misfires in total that Waka has had in the, I mean, just in top 8 in general. Alone, sorry. I am sure he has gotten more, but really luck has been sometimes on his side, sometimes it betrays him. But overall, really solid day for the side B in his place, and now the parry to down smash? That's what I'm talking about. You either get your shield broken or you just die. That's just the nature of Violet and the down smash of the character. And now we need to see... Oh, yep, that's gonna kill. That's the sweet spot up B. And so Sparg0 loses his first stock, but he still tries to push his advantage state. A little too far, though. Oh, no.
That was looking very dangerous. I was getting flashback of a certain tournament right there, but here, look at that. Oh my god. Sparg0 managing to use the directional air dodge very, very well. Waka also very, very aware of the fact that he can still pressure that because of the ledge regrab. And Iridvar coming in clutch for Sparg0 right there, just spacing out Waka. I have to say, he has not been punishing as strongly as he was versus other players. And we've seen this man is very, very creative when it comes down to his punish game. So I wonder if it's just that he's been missing some because of the nerfs, or maybe it's the Sparg0 factor of, I have the better DI, I know how to deal with Luigi, and I have a suspicion that that is actually part of the case.
Oh my, and also look at Sparg0's reads. I mean, the history these two have together, of course, is going to give you certain cues that you have to follow, and Violet, with such huge range, perhaps not the frame data, but she does have the range to give Sparg0 a bigger chance of punishing any whiffs from Waka. And really, whiff punishing is the name of the game here, because look at all these off-stage conversions they have. Sparg0's not going to make it back. He spent a long time down there, and yet he still loses his stock. Waka was looking really eager to go down as well. See if he could get the stock sealed real quick. Won't it happen? But no, you can't just land in front of him like that. This is going to be probably a very solid ledge trap. Dude, there's nothing too. They're not pressing any buttons.
Oh my god, that was almost it. That was the opportunity, the opening that Waka was looking for.
No!
Sparg0 overextends himself, but waits even longer for that up B, the side B not connecting right there. And Waka pretty much sold his life right there. But Sparg0 still able to run away with it, and the fail nut just going for that arrow. Very, very strong projectile, not the fastest to come out, but once it's out, it's just a force to be respected. And 2 games in a row here for Sparg0. I mean, things are not looking so great for Waka. Let's see if he's able to bring it back. I mean, we were seeing like little glimpses of hope at the ending of that last game, so I'm still not giving up on him.
Me neither. I think the second game was a lot more solid for Waka than the first one, of course, but also Sparg0 was looking a lot more hesitant, so if he goes back to his confident ways, I can also see him performing much better. I mean, in general, he just performs really well under pressure for a guy his age. I would be super nervous if I was in that position, but Sparg0, such a connoisseur of this kind of a scenario, and now Waka still has yet to really find a way to deal any significant damage. That's super important here, and that's going to be somewhat of a game. He just doesn't make it to the ledge.
Yeah, like Sparg0 right there forcing Waka to respect the coverage options from Violet, and it was a little too much respect, I gotta say, because they're falling into his own debt. However, this ledge trapping game coming in very clean for Waka, which we were not seeing at the earlier stages of this set. So that is a very good sign, and finally getting the consistent damage that has been very characteristic from Waka, just missing out on the up B, but still nothing to be puffed at that 50+%. Recovery once more, very guaranteed. This tornado actually managing to get the hit this time around, even though it seemed like Sparg0 was very accustomed to that. And the tech chase, he's going for it, and he's gonna steal the stuff away. My goodness, does that Lance hit hard.
And what I love about these two is the coverage they have. They know that there are 1,000 options that their rival can go for, and yet they're covering all of them. You know, covers everything except roll to the right. No, these guys cover every single thing. And Sparg0, especially with that range, look at this. Look at the pressure. They're just staring at each other, and yet you can feel that they're ready to respond to whatever they throw at each other. Sparg0, though, in a really tight scenario, he can't quite make it back on stage. He has yet to touch the floor. He has no jump probably now, but he does have a great up B, one of the best recoveries in the game, and now he gets the advantage position once again. Where's Waka going?
Oh, he was trying for this spike. He was trying to end the entire tournament right here, but I think we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Let's see if Waka is able to clutch up, and that back throw probably should do it. I should have said most definitely so, and holding on to shield and just very bold with the grab. This is the opportunity that Waka was looking for. This could be the extension, but instead is gonna be a punish from Sparg0. This tournament, it's looking like curtains, but let's see, Waka, do you have what it takes?
He probably does not, because that's gonna finish it. Sparg0 is the winner of Abierto Ciudad Victoria 2022, taking home the grand prize. I assume it's going to be split between the top 4 or something, but still, Sparg0 has another tournament under his belt. Waka, really solid showing either way. He always kept it close, but unfortunately, those up Bs just never worked, unfortunately. I mean, they were just in denial. They didn't connect.
Yeah, coming in a little too short of those up Bs, unfortunately. But is still like great showing there from Waka. I mean, his last 2 opponents, he pretty much destroyed. I mean, it